Automotive Dave! Hey, welcome back. Hey, I'm going to go see the World Series here in about, take off in about an hour or so. Hit my local bar, but I figure I'd show you this. Pending its execution. I think it's not going to quite make it. Oh well, I tried. Here's a pic of the real one. This is south of Santa Barbara when I lived there, and I was out chasing it. And actually, this is in Carpinteria where I used to live. But yeah, this is a number of years ago. This is a long time ago. This was probably in the 80s sometime. Oh, another hodgepodge again, where as far as stuff goes. But this is if you kind of read this, but this is Roseville Yard. And I'm going to show you a track plan of Roseville Yard here in a second. But this is how they scheduled their trains. And what they had, like that first one, well, we'll go with that second one. Roseville to Tracy. So release of power at 11:30, power on 12:30. Crews on duty at the same time, and he has a departure time at 14:30. And when they all run, all the different train signals out of Roseville. So they tried to stick to that, and it didn't always work, but they tried to stick to it. Okay, here's Roseville Yard. I'm going to try to hold the pointer and hold the camera at the same time. But anyways, real quick, so say if we're coming in, we're eastbound, we come into the receiving yard track. And this is pretty much the arrival track, receiving yard, whatever you want to have or call it. But we have to get permission to come in here. We'd stop here. I drop off the conductor. Reason being, he needs to tie some handbrakes on this end, on the west end. So I'd cruise on up here, and then he'd give me car counts because he wants me to stop kind of in this area. And then I'd stop, he'd tie 5 handbrakes, get a ride up to the head end wherever I'm at. And then we take the power to the house, come out here, usually run back the main line, zipping back like this. Oh, wait a second, hang on, I screwed up here. Main line 1, coming back here. And then we go into the, sorry, I kind of lost my focus there. Anyway, so we'd stop here. We call RH1, which stood for Roundhouse 1. Gave us permission to come in. We come in here and put our power away in one of these tracks here. And they go to town and work on them. So anyways, getting back over here. So then the hump crew, they come down here. You got 2 hump leads. They'd use either one for their shovel moves, but they come down here with the power, pull out the train, pull it up here, and shove it back. And it was all based on remotes. Remotes worked it. It was really just a one-man crew when you worked the hump, and I only worked it a few times. It was brutal, pulling pins, walking back and forth, and it was pretty mindless, but you just shove cars. There's the hump right there, the crest. And you shove cars over there, and they go down into the bowl. So then yeah, the trim job, they come out here with their power and they gather up the cars. Yard master here in the yard office would kind of tell you which tracks to go into and gather up cars, gather up all the cars, and you make up a train. So you pull all the way down here, and this is pretty much a 2-man job because you had somebody kind of go back there. Pull up here, again, a remote operation, and just shove back there, and now you got your train all made up for the departure tracks. These are all departure tracks right there, and that's how all that works. This is local switching for some of the local jobs, small local job that worked here. And I don't know, I figured I'd show you that for what it's worth. Just some basic information. That focuses, I don't know, my arm's getting tired because this is high. Here's a side note, back in the 80s, okay, this copy of Trains magazine, this is kind of one of my favorite ones because it shows traffic patterns. Kind of, well, you could tell between Oakland and Chicago, and different traffic patterns and traffic, amount of cars they took and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, all that to say, back in the 80s, Trains magazine, they're looking for suggestions on whatever, however they can improve their magazine. And I made a suggestion. I said, you know what, how about doing, every month do a different map, and then call it Map of the Month. So 2 years later, a couple years later, they came out with Map of the Month, and I go, man, they stole my suggestion. But yeah, actually was the one who suggested that. Pretty cool. Okay, so here in Oakland, Yeah, Oakland had a remote job. But yeah, I'm working it. Demoted days working it. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be switching the local yard here. And I'm going to do some cherry picking. And the reason being is I got so many darn cars in the layout. So I'm going to start taking, grabbing some cars. Mostly my older covered hoppers and grabbing those out of here. And setting them up. Making a trade and getting these cars out of here. Let's just put it that way. So we're going to pull into Track 5, we'll grab these, whatever we got, about 7 cars or something like that. These are shorty covered hoppers, and those are going into storage, and we got some more cars here on Track 3 as well to get, so grab those. Come on, Demoted Day, what's happening here? No flashing yellow lights go. Hang on. It's kind of hard doing switching, you know. Usually I'm used to running trains, but it's kind of tough running, or switching and talking, holding the camera, and doing all that at the same time. Okay, Demoted Dave, hey, get her done. Let's do this remote job. Get her over with. Gotta get this damn BNSF train out of here, too. He's been sitting here for a few days. Blocking everything at the roundhouse. Speaking of roundhouses. So I'm looking at how many cars I got there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just those 4, and that's it. That's good. And I got 1 car to pick up. I'm going to grab a car out of this. By the way, this is my arrival departure. The tracks are here. I got everything combined. Okay, I'm going to tell myself, oh, that'll do. Demoted Dave, that'll do, buddy. Yeah, Amtrak's been delayed. Demoted Dave's working. They got empty ballast drains sitting on the, main line. Hang on, I can figure this out. Main line 2 is, I had to think about this. Main line 2 is where the Amtrak's sitting. Main line 1 next one over. And this is just a yard lead. Pretty much used for departing out of my desert yard, which is my staging around the corner there. Okay, let's shove her back here. Let's go through the switch first. That'll work. Come on back. Oh, I lost my headlights there. Usually in the yard, you just put the headlights on. Well, definitely dim, but you just put them on both sides of the engine. You just leave them on. Oh, you don't have to mess with them because they're supposed to be on, no matter. Well, I was gonna say, if you're going forward, the headlight's got to be on that way. If you're going reverse, got to be on that way. But hey, since you're going back and forth so much. Okay, that's good. They like that. That's good, buddy. That's good. We're going to pull 3 here, and then we're going to have to shove some cars. We'll just put them on the lead here, and then got that darn tank car right in the middle, so I'll shove him back. Just put him back into 3. That's the plan, anyways. That's the plan, Stan. These old guys are going in storage for a while. Man, they look pretty good too, huh? Nice detail on them. For old cars, man, they're pretty clean. Mr. Feedy and Mr. Weathering haven't got to them yet. What do we got here? Another car length. We're good, we're good. Anytime you're switching the yard, you always leave the cars on the straight rail. Straight rail, both cars on the straight rail. Coming back, we're shoving it back, so he gets a little bit of straight rail for my next guy, even though he's a shorty. There's a long car, man, you'd shove him even further back. But since this guy's a shorty, and he's gonna be departing soon. I've had this car for a long time. It's a Walters car, multi-sulfur. Okay, we're good, we're good. Yeah, if I wasn't being so lazy, I'd get myself and put myself right there with my belt pack on. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. I hated that thing. I think I told you that, it has a tilt feature on it. If you tilt, I don't know, X amount of degrees, like 45 degrees, and you don't push the button, after X amount of seconds, and it goes pretty quick. All of a sudden, like a little alarm goes off, and it's like automatic to Roseville, and they'll call you, and they'll check on you, make sure you're okay, and it's all interconnected. Hey, Ed, come on to Dave. Hey, talking to myself again. Oh, it's my auto train power sitting right here. He's gonna be moving pretty soon. Okay, we're good. Gotta get that switch here. Come back to up there. Okay, good. Shove it on back. There's no air in these cars, so hey, if there's no air in the cars, I'll roll. Free Willy, buddy. Okay, we're good here. We'll put these two cars back in the track 3 there. Okay, we're cranking there, cranking. Good, tatu. Cruising. Switching out the local yard. Looking good. Oh, hang on. Bad joint. Okay, let's try that again. Cool. Again, there's no air in these cars. We'll just shove them on back. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Rapido. It's coming out with some new BART cars, so I'm looking forward to getting a few more of those things. My dad bought me those, I think I told you, back in the, God, it might have been the 70s, those old cars. Oh, hey, we're good. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Hang on. So it goes a little too far, like I said. Hey, straight rail, you don't want to put them on a curve. And he looks pretty straight right there. We'll make the cut right there, get in there. Our Yeistermeister yard master, who's also a German beer maker, told us to put these cars on 5. And 5 rail, we'll cherry pick one more out of that rival departure track there. Come to a little hook here. Okay, shoving them back. Typically a yard is numbered, where's my little pointer? Like this would be, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you always start number 1 where the main line is. But I actually did it the opposite way because it's just too confusing for operators. So I just kind of numbered them that way just to kind of help out with everybody. Okay, clear the switch here. Yeah, my 50 minutes coming up here real quick. Okay, we're all lined into 5 here. Lined into 5 rail. Take it on to sweet. Hey, let's go the other end. Look the other direction. Hang on. Oh, son of a beep. I forgot about these guys. We got to grab these 4 too. Hey, look in the other direction. Okay, this is private road crossing here. So the only thing I'm going to do is just got to check for traffic and ring the bell if I can find the bell. Here we go. Good boy, demoted Dave. Good boy. Hang on here. I gotta reposition. Get myself a chair. Okay, so we're gonna cherry pick that red car. And hey, by the way, when you say cherry picking, there's my pick. Okay, bad joke. We'll go ahead and hang these 3 cars. Hanging means you keep a hold of them, so hold on to them. Make the cut after these 3 guys. Okay, tattoo. Hey man, we're good. Good as gold. Pulling on out. So where I just came out of, this is my problem track. I can't put long cars in here because it's a, I kind of screwed up when I rebuilt this yard, but I got number 4 switch here, left-hand switch up against the right-hand switch, so it's like, eek, eek. So long cars don't do very well in here. Just shove back over with those other cars. Okay, we're all lined around these cars. We're going to run around them and then shove them back. I got to head out in the Embarcadero line a little bit just to get out here, but got plenty of room. Got cement or sand and gravel place there. Coming back, make a hook here. Okay, pull forward, then we'll shove 7 to 5 again. 5 rail. Looking good, devoted Dave. Looking good, brother. Okay, made a hook here, we're shoving them back. Let's go, brother. I guess that's a little rough right there. There's 2 number 4s. But hey, we're gonna do it. Another car length, and we'll make a cut. Okay, got to. Okay, guys, hey, we're just gonna park the power right here, go to Beans, and we'll get that other car after we come back from Beans. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know it was pretty quick, and I was just, like I said, grabbing cars just to get them out of here, because, oh, this place is plugged. Got too many cars here in West Oak. But in the meantime, I'm going to be out of here. World Series again. We'll see what happens tonight. I hope it's not over tonight, so. But when it's over, it's over. In the meantime, hey, you guys take care. Have a great rest of the evening and Sunday as well. We're supposed to get rain. Yippee! Demoted Dave! I'm out of here.